Irate youth of Jedo community in the M0SQUE local government area of Delta State have burned down a mosque to protest the killing of the community's vigilante chairman George Akiru aka M0SQUE by gunmen. It was reported that the youth first drove out Muslims and northerners from the place of worship before setting it ablaze on Friday, as they believed they were behind the killing. The killing of the vigilante chairman has caused tension in the area, and the youth have vowed to avenge his death. A youth in the community, Ubada Umukoro, who spoke to journalists, said, "We will soon strike back because they have killed a bona fide indigene of this town." At the time of compiling this report, the security operatives were seen attempting to forestall any breakdown of law and order with a view to restoring peace in the area. The Delta State Acting Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Bright Edafe, in a telephone chat with Daily Post, confirmed the incident, adding that investigation into the killing of the vigilante was ongoing. Ew, people are just dying. Ordinarily, what shouldn't have even happened in the first place. Some months ago, Fulani wrote a letter telling her brothers in Delta State that they are coming, but because of the hatred some of them have for IPOP, they said it was us that wrote the letter. Today, they are happy that they burnt just a mosque for a life, and the Fulani jihadists that killed him have achieved his elimination from the surface of his earth. This is what you get when you take an obvious enemy as friend and your brothers as your enemy. Edo State is boiling today because of this same Fulani they welcomed. The mosque you raised, was it there where the gunmen are? The two wrongs can never get it right. Vigilante should go after the gunmen instead of attacking a place of worship. Kudos to our youth, our eyes now open. With all this, it excited us to know that Nigeria as a mess country is in total breakdown. Surely every Nigeria will soon celebrate the downfall of Nigeria. Who is deceiving these northern Muslims? Imagine them saying, "Don't start what you can't finish." So because your father has brought to Kano, Abina, Keno, then they call him, you think you can act stupidly and go scot-free? You don't know anything. So what of those churches you have been destroying in southern Kaduna, Borno? Evil people preaching peace up and down. This is a wrong approach anyway. One person will come out and sponsor the rebuilding of the mosque, even if the killer entered the mosque and disappears. Raising it down is not the solution. Kill the killer wherever he is found. But how is the killing related to the incidents? Any religion that hides its evil is not worth accommodating. Kudos to the youth. Thank God that the youth are beginning to do their own investigation and carry out justice concerning Fulani attacks. If you keep waiting for the police and government, then you are on your own. Don't start fight you cannot finish. A word is enough for the wise. This is what a Fulani man or a northerners telling the people. Well, stop fighting for a demigod who never existed, Prophet Muhammad. If you can prove to me that Prophet Muhammad ever existed, I will convert to a Muslim of peace, love and tolerance. Well, 2,000 churches were burned in 1 year in the north. What do you have to say? So that's well, go and look for the gunmen, not the mosque. You can't stop praying. Zulum demolished churches, killed Christians. He will surely fail if he becomes a president. Let's be guided. Remember, you have your relatives somewhere in their region. Fight a good fight of faith, but with wisdom. Go after bandits and Fulani terrorists, not mosque. What has the killing got to do with a mosque? It is not the right way to go. You don't drums of war. Everyone's religion must be respected. Is there any way I can like this news more than once? They made the right decision. Living with cow is not easy. They think they have monopolies of violence. Speak their language and they will add word to the cow they are. I don't see the correlation between bandits and mosque. go after bandits, not mosque. We have investigated the attack made by Fulani Rdsmen because they are angry for refusing of open grazing. Why are you burning down mosque? Were the gunmen in the mosque? I think some youth in the south are now going crazy. If truly gunmen killed your chief vigilante, then let the youth go after the gunmen who committed the crime and not to destroy a place where people worship. That is bad. What has mosque got to do with gunmen? Those condemning the raising of the mosque, where were you when the governor of Borno State, Zulum, raised the church in Borno and some churches in southern Kaduna were also raised down by the Muslims? So they can't be using the so-called mosque to harbor criminals and hoodlums. Why raise mosque over the killings of chief vigilante? This is uncalled for. Don't start what you cannot finish. Oh my goodness, different people with their opinions concerning this that has just happened. I can see the Biafran are happy. What is the correlation between mosque and the killing of a chief vigilante? You guys will be the same people complaining when there is retaliation. The armed robbers are their own people. Although one Aboki was seen using a bike to carry some of the robbers, they should continue beating the drum of war. How does mosque relate to gunmen? Educated fools. Instead of raising the mosque, why not search for the killer and avenge for the dead? Always beating the drum for unnecessary war. Very unfortunate. People are celebrating wickedness. Don't cry when the consequences come. Now wow, now inside the mosque the gunmen or the gunman can't dey waiting the shelle.